Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. So I'm sitting here staring at the moon because I've been waiting for a certain moon phase to start recording. So what I am looking at doing is creating a rejuvenating bee. Now I was looking on the wiki for this bee and it says that you can only breed it during crescent moon. I'm not sure if that means 3/4 moon or, first quarter moon, but that's not a half moon and that's not a full moon, so we might be able to do it now. I'm not sure, but it does require an energetic bee and a V bee. So we have both of those, and we have another star. Let's go and throw these in here, see what happens. I really don't know if this is going to work or not. In fact, this bee might not even be nocturnal. I'm not sure. Not daytime. Okay, let's go see. Dang it. Should have looked at that. Let's go try and give this bee some nocturnal serum. Hopefully we can do this real quick. Where is it? Nocturnal serum. Yes. Let's give you a little nocturnal. Oh, I can't shift click that in there. Yeah. We just want this bee to be able to work at nighttime. Actually, let me pull this out of here. We got to be quick because I don't know actually if this is going to work. Let's do that so I can see. Okay, and put you back in there. Okay, so now I can hover over this and see if this bee, in fact, is nocturnal when it gets this shot. It has a chance of, giving the inactive trait of nocturnal, which means it won't actually be nocturnal, but it has a possibility of making offspring that's nocturnal. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. There's also another bee that I want to create, and this is a node bee. This is the one we were trying to do last episode. And the node bee has the ability of being able to move nodes around. And that requires the flux bee and the pure bee. Both of those we got last episode, but you can only breed those, I think, during a half moon. I'm actually not quite sure the moon phase right now. If that is a half moon, no, I don't think that's half moon. I think that is actually like 3/4. Okay, but like I was saying, I'm not sure if that will work for breeding this other bee, the rejuvenating bee. We'll find that out. If nothing else, we will, lose another star, but we have 31 more of these, so it's not a huge deal. Okay, come on, get that nocturnal trait. Oh, waiting on this thing sometimes can be a big pain. But I've also taken all of the other bees we got in the last episode, and I got all the serums, I've got all the charges, made them all excellent quality, so we can always make new bees of these breeds, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Are you going to get that nocturnal trait? Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh, didn't work. Okay, so it's going to take another shot. We might have to hold off on doing that. Well, we still got some time. It's about midnight, just after midnight right now. We might have time to continue to do that. I don't know when the moon phase changes. If that's like after midday or what happens. I've never actually seen the moon phase change. I don't know. Maybe it's like at nighttime it changes. Not something I have actually found out. Another thing I want to work on today is I had a comment in, I don't know if it was the last episode or the episode before. I think it's when I first started building the Stormcraft room. Somebody kind of issued a challenge to me on getting this Infernal furnace automated using applied energistics. And I think I know a way of how to do that, but we will check this out. It should be pretty simple using like an interface maybe on these blocks. I'm not sure if we can pipe items in here or not. We'll find that out. But yeah, I think it should be something we could do. It'll be a fun little project anyway. So let's go see if our bee has the nocturnal trait just yet. Hopefully. Nope. All right. Just a few more seconds here. We'll find out if we got nocturnal. And hopefully we can go out there and just breed it up real quick. I do have that alveary out there. It's hooked up with all 8 of those chocolate frames. We got the nether star ready to go. Come on, come on, come on. And nice. Let's go see if this is actually going to work. Got plenty of time left in the evening. Let's throw this bee in here. Whoa, buddy. I guess I never took away the lightning trait from this bee. Okay, I think we'll be fine. If it's, as long as it's gonna strike that node. Whoa, I don't know where that struck. Yeah, this must still have the lightning effect on it. Okay, that's fine. I'll just back up a little bit. Not like if lightning strikes me, it's really gonna hurt because I have the quantum armor. No flowers. Ah, that's right. It needs a redstone torch. Let's go and craft one of those. Oh, I forgot about those redstone bees. Okay, let's do that. Just go ahead and take it out, put it back in. Okay. Yeah, the lightning bees, those are pretty interesting. There's also those other bees that have more effects that I haven't really played around with too much. There was one of the bees that had creeper trait, or yeah, I think it was called creeper. I think it might have been the austere bee, where it just makes random explosions all around it, which was kind of cool. I don't think I ever showed that. Unfortunately, this did not produce what we wanted it to. Okay, so does not work in that moon phase. Good to know. We will just have to wait until half moon or a quarter moon, and there's some other bees we want to breed up. Okay, so that's too bad. Yeah, I know I was reading on the wiki that there were specific requirements for this bee, but now I know. Now we know. Let's move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at automating this infernal furnace. So what I would like to do is there's like a couple of items in here. One of them's called like a triple meat treat or something. This thing. It's kind of a weird looking item. It's like got 3 different nuggets in here, and it's got like some kind of a glaze on it or something. I'm not really sure what that icon's supposed to be, but it looks like 3 nuggets in here. So I've already played around with putting some chicken in here. So you put in a raw piece of chicken, you sometimes get a cooked chicken and chicken nuggets. Let's actually do that real quick. Let's see. I should have, yeah, I got 3 more raw chicken in here. Okay, so let's take one of these and we'll put it in here. So we currently have, well, let's just take this stuff out. 1 cooked chicken, 2 nuggets. Let's put a raw chicken into the furnace. And it should cook it up, spit it out. Hungry Chest gets it. Okay, so that time we just got a cooked chicken. We didn't get a nugget. So it's kind of random when we get these nuggets and not. But I would like to be able to automate this so I can just say, okay, you know, make 10 chicken nuggets or something, and I'll dump a whole bunch of chicken in there, cook them up, and get some nuggets out. The nuggets, you can only get these through the Infernal Furnace. So yeah, that's something that I want to do. So I think the first thing we need to do is figure out if we can take like an interface or something and put some items directly into this furnace. As far as manually doing it, you have to put items to the top. And I don't know if we can just pipe items into it. Like if you right click on this thing, nothing happens. You can't right click anywhere. So there's no like internal storage or anything. So what I want to do, let's grab an interface. Let's grab, okay, so yeah, let's grab one of those. And I think we're going to want to stick it on the top. Now this is just going to be temporary just to find out if this is actually going to work or not. Because I don't know. We're also going to need some cables. Let's grab a bunch of these ME cables. And let's see. I know behind this wall here. Let's poke back here. We got some power wires. Whoops, I broke too many blocks. And that goes over to my bee processing area back there. So I know there's ME cables back that way. So I think if we dig behind this wall, we might be able to go under these stairs and run an ME cable that direction. So let's go ahead and see if we can get over there and do that. Maybe back behind here? Let's see. How far back do I have to go to get behind the stairs? Maybe back here a little bit. We're just right under those stairs. Okay, well, now we've ran into this cable. We might actually need to go one lower to get underneath that. Well, I guess I can just do that under here, right? Okay, so let's go underneath this cable. Oh, okay. Aha. So now we're back here behind my tanks, behind that wall there. Awesome. So there's the ME cable. I think we can just run a line right off of that thing and maybe just bring it over here. Let me go ahead and take this one block lower so I can walk out of here. Or walk under here when we have that cable in. Do this. Fill that in. Okay. Let's get some cables run. Oh yeah. So probably just right off here will be fine for now. Wait, where is that? Ah, right here? Okay. Let's break this out. And let's see. Okay, so that's a problem. We'll just go like around this thing, I think, for now. Kind of wasting a little bit of cable, but that's fine. Then we'll do that. Bring this guy all the way down over here. Okay, so now we got ME cable where we need it. Yeah, that should be fine there. Let's throw some. Oops. I was gonna say let's throw some torches here so we're not spawning mobs. In there. And let's see, is that gonna line up? Yeah, that will line up actually. Okay, I was thinking I might have to move that interface over one block, but no, we should be good. Okay, and then, whoops, I wanted to connect it right there. Okay, so now our interface is connected. We need to make a pattern that says 1 raw chicken equals 1 chicken nugget. Or maybe we should do like 3 raw chicken equals a nugget. I'm not sure. We'll figure out the specifics of the pattern later. Right now, all I want to see is if we can put a piece of chicken in there. Let's see, chicken. Let's do one of you. And we'll say, yeah, the pattern will equal 1 chicken nugget. So we'll do chicken, chicken nugget, encode. Aha, all right. So that should be good. Now, hopefully this is going to work. Okay, so let's put the pattern in there. Nice. So if we look at our ME system, if we say chicken nugget. Yeah, there we go. Now we can craft those. Let's say begin. We have a raw chicken in there. Take that out, put it back in. I think this was the one we cooked earlier. I don't think that's actually done anything. Let's see if we're still trying to craft. Yeah, right there. It says the chicken nugget we're trying to craft. Okay, so I don't think this is going to work. Let's try something else. Maybe if we put that interface directly above the lava in the center, maybe it will be able to insert it into the furnace. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but, you know, it's worth a try. Worth a try. Oops. Where'd that cable go? Come here. Okay, so let's put the interface right here. Maybe right above there, and I'll be able to input into the furnace. I hope this will work. And we need to put the pattern. Okay, so will that work? Let's do chicken. Is it not giving me the recipe? Oh, I broke a cable over here. Okay, so now let's check it out. Chicken. Begin. So we still got the raw chicken in here, so I don't think... Let's go check and make sure. But I don't think we are actually sending an item over. I need to eat so I can sprint. Yeah, that is not working. Okay. So, what else can we try here? The interface itself, I know, can output into like a pipe. So maybe if we put a pipe where the interface is and put the interface on top of the pipe, the raw chicken will go into that pipe and then go into the furnace. That might be worth a try. Let's try a golden pipe. Let's grab just one of you. Alright, so let's get over here and try this. I'm going to break this. Be gentle. I don't want to break that interface and have it go into that lava down there. I'm going to stand on top of this thing. And break. Okay, so I got the interface. Right. So let's put this pipe right here. And let's put the interface right there. And we'll connect that. Okay, so this should technically work. And yeah, 1 raw chicken, 1 chicken nugget. Okay, so let's try this one. Chicken nugget, begin. Whoa, whoa. I saw the chicken fly out over here, but the look like... Okay, so that does work. How are we doing for chicken? Was that our last one? Okay, let's try doing one more. Let's make a chicken nugget. Begin. Oh, you know what? We can't do that. Or maybe we can, but it didn't do anything. I was thinking we can't do that because the ME system never got the chicken nugget, so it's still trying to craft it up there. So, wait, what? Okay, I just picked up a chicken off the ground here, and I didn't see it. To me, that says this is iffy. It's like it's going to pop out an item. Sometimes it's going to go into that furnace. Sometimes it's going to pop out over here. Okay, so this does kind of work, but not really. Okay, so what to do? I actually think I have an idea. Okay, so we're going to try something else here. Let's take this back. Let's take these back. Ooh, careful with that drill. Thing's crazy. Okay, I think what we want to do, maybe we can drop items into the furnace from up above. I mean, we could have pipes like, you know, running down here and maybe figure out a way to contain the items and make this big, you know, ugly thing. Is my gravitation engine on? Yeah, let's grab this thing. Okay. Yeah, I think what we want to do, let's try. Oh, come on, fly up. Maybe if we open up a little thing above it, we could drop items from up here. It'll be contained within you know, this 1x1 block area and fall straight in there. That is a possibility. I don't know how this is gonna look or actually work for that matter. Let's see, maybe break a little bit. Need a place to stand first of all. Okay, here we go. Maybe open this up like a 3x3 or something, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm breaking all sorts of blocks and making this look ugly. Let me see here. Where's that dirt? Give me that dirt. Let's go and fill like that stuff in. Okay, so if we had an ME interface, let's put ME interface here, for example, and then we had a pipe right there. So if this interface was told to export an item, we could have it drop here and then go onto the floor. So we could use like water streams or maybe like those MFR conveyor belts. Yeah, so there would be no blocks around this. We'd want to open this up just a little bit. Do something like this, I think. Okay, so now this pipe, it could, you know, throw the item practically anywhere in this room, but I don't think it has a chance of going anywhere else. It has plenty of airspace to bounce off of the walls or whatever. So we would need to run a cable up here to attach this interface. So we'll need the pattern in there. And then if we use, I think I actually have conveyors still. Yeah, I got a full stack of them. So if we use conveyors, we would want to do something like that. And then we'd want, whoa, I almost went into lava. We'd want something like that, and maybe even, yeah, we'd want these over here. So the item falls anywhere in this room, it's going to land on these conveyors, and no matter where, it should end up down there. Okay, well, I tell you guys what, I'm going to get the wires run for this interface, and we can test this out and see if this is actually going to work. I think it might. The only problem is right now is I'm running out of raw chicken. I think I only have one left. I have one on me in my inventory, and no others. Okay, so we might have to go hunt chickens too. All right, guys, give me a minute. I am going to get this hooked up. Hopefully, wait for the correct moon phase for these other bees to get those bred too, and then we will continue on. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, actually I was just about to make a cut, but it looks like we're at a half moon here, and I believe that's what the node bee needs. It's kind of hard to tell these moon phases actually, but if I had to guess, that does look like a half moon. So we could try doing the node bees. And those require a half moon and a node within 4 blocks. And we got this big node here, so we could go and try this guy. Let's go and put that in the mutator. I don't know if these bees have any special requirements, but let's do a flex and a pure bee. And hopefully, this is all we need to get a node bee. Oh, we got that same problem, not daytime. Okay, we gotta be quick. Let me go ahead and shoot these bees up with the nocturnal serum, and I'll bring you guys back in when we're ready to breed. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, well luckily that only took 1 injection to get this bee to have the nocturnal trait on it. So hopefully everything's gonna be okay and this bee will just go ahead and mutate into what we want. We do have the nether star in there, chocolate frames in here. So all we gotta do is just wait for 1 tick of its life cycle, and hopefully we will have the node bee, so that'd be pretty awesome. If that's not a half moon, I don't know what is. Hopefully we don't have the same problem we did with the other bee. But yeah, let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, here we go. There's the node princess and the node drone. That is awesome. Let's take a look at the stats of these things. Okay, so it has the Aura Attract trait, which is great. This is what we wanted. This will be able to move a node that's next to the hive or whatever this bee is in. Let's move it down. So this all stuff is just regular, boring stuff. Nothing. Okay, so what I want to do at this point is inject both the princess and the drone with the maximum fertility serum. Put them into this hive. And yeah, breed them. We just want them to die off and get some extra drones here so I can put them into the isolator and get the species trait and maybe even just the Aura Attract effect bonus. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go and grab the maximum fertility, this guy, yep, and put both of those bees in here. Nice. And yeah, we'll just wait for these guys to get the 4x fertility. And yep, I will be back in a minute, guys. And we can check that out and check out if this automatic Infernal Furnace idea is actually going to work. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've been spending a little bit of time off camera here doing some things. And I wanted to check out what that pure node bee actually did, or the pure bee does. And so I put in an apiary next to my pure node. You can see in the lower left-hand corner we have a high flux. So what this bee actually does, well, I ran out of room, but it takes aspects that are in the air causing flux at this node and puts into these crystallized forms. So this is pretty awesome. Let me go on. There's the bees. These aren't perfected, so they don't work at nighttime. It's gonna say does not work at night. But what I found out about these things, if we look at the uses of these different crystallized aspects, you can see that you can wrap them around one of these glass files and you can create a file of that aspect. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and if you hold shift over these, you can see each one of these is like a pure type of that aspect. I don't know if these are all random or if it's only the specific type that the node actually has in it, or you know what all this means, to be honest. But I mean, this is pretty cool nonetheless. If you're into Thaumcraft and you need a specific type of aspect, you can definitely get it this way. Let's go ahead and put those all into my AE system here. Also, I've noticed that this pure bee is putting, well, not this one was already here, but it's putting these shimmer leaves and these cinder pearls around. These are the magical flowers that you find in naturally generated terrain. Like the shimmer leaves only are found around the silverwood trees, and these cinder pearls are only found in deserts naturally spawned. But with these magical bees, it looks like they will put these flowers around. So now we actually have a way where we can produce mercury for free. I was just looking at that creeper way over there. Yeah, we can actually produce mercury now. So that is really awesome. I don't think there's any other way you can do that. At least no other way you can do it for free. And same thing with blaze powder. If you want blaze powder, That's definitely a way where you can just get it for free. You could hook up these bees around somewhere and just maybe have like an automatic water flushing system to get all the different flowers that are around. I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways you could do that, but that's pretty awesome to know. So yeah, like I was saying, this bee only works during the daytime. I didn't make this a super bee yet. That will be something I'll do in the future, and I'll probably want to put a couple of these hives around on automatic mode, so they'll just automatically purify any of the nodes that they're around. I'm definitely going to want these downstairs by my other node that I have under the ground over here. So the bee that I want to check out right now, great. That should just go away in a second. The bee that I want to check out right now is these node bees. These are super bees. These were originally my ebony bees, but I have switched them over to be nodes. And then I made sure they have the aura attract effect on them that the regular node bees have. So we can see here that they are pretty much maxed out. They have a 3x fertility, which is, you know, fine. Doesn't even matter if it's not 4. All this stuff is maxed out. And they have the fast speed, and I think I actually have faster at some point. Or maybe it's just Athalmic bees. I'm going to have to find out which ones have the fastest trait so I can get that too. But yeah, I want to check this out. So let's put down apiary. Guess we'll just stick one maybe right here, and let's put this bee in here. This should work at nighttime, so if this has the aura attract effect, we should see something happening. Yeah, the bees are working. I don't see anything visually happening here. Is that node moving? I don't see the node moving. I also don't see a tractor beam going over to that node, so this bee might be too far away. It might have to be pretty close to these nodes for it to work. Does it already have a tick off its life yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe let's wait for one tick of its life and see if we see a tractor beam. Yeah, I really don't know how these bees work. I think I'm still straight onto this, and I don't really see that node moving. Although it could be moving really, really slowly. But then again, that bee could be too far away to do anything. I don't know how close these have to be. Let me try taking this bee out. Let's move the apiary just a little bit closer, maybe right there. Let's see if we can get this node to move closer to it. Yeah, still no tractor beam. And it still doesn't really look like that node is moving. Although, you know, even the other way we were moving these nodes was pretty slow. At least we had some kind of visual indication that something was happening. That node still seems kind of centered, though. Okay, well, I tell you guys what. Let's let this sit for a little while. Let's see if this node moves after like 5 minutes or something. Actually, that might... No, that still looks pretty much centered in there. Yeah, let's just let this do its thing for a while. Let's see if the node actually moves towards this apiary. And let's go check out automatically crafting those chicken nuggets. I think what we have set up right now should be what we need. Also, between the last cut and now, I went and I created a chicken soul shard, tier 5 chicken spawner. Just in case we ran out of the raw chicken, I can always make more. So yeah, I went to the Twilight Forest with 10 soul shards, found some chickens, just killed one on each and put it on the anvil. That's why my levels are so much lower than they were before. But yeah, made a tier 5 chicken spawner. Okay, so let's go up and take a look at how this is set up. It's pretty much how we left it. We have the ME cable coming over here to the interface, and then we just have a pipe off that interface. And so no matter where the item pops out of this pipe, because if the pipe's not attached to anything, whatever's in it will just pop out in any random direction. No matter where that pops out, it should land on these conveyor belts or down in this hole and fall straight down. So let's see if this is actually going to work. I really hope it does. So let's do chicken. Yeah, so we got 7 raw chicken in here. That's good. Let's say make a chicken nugget. So chicken goes down. And right into that chest. And below this chest, well, we got experience. Right below this chest, I have an ME import bus. So if we look here and we do chicken again, we now have chicken nuggets in here and a cooked chicken. So let's say go ahead and craft another one of those. Chicken goes down. Right into the system. And we now have 3 nuggets. Ooh, you get sometimes more. Huh. Let's try that one more time. I'm actually curious if this is going to work every single time without fail. I hope it will. if nothing else, we could probably move that whole conveyor system up 1 block. And as that item's falling down maybe 2 blocks, it'll keep it mostly centered. But, I mean, as we can see right now, it seems like that's working pretty well. Let's try... Ooh, we didn't get a chicken nugget that time. That's interesting. Let's try again. Okay. Okay, so it seems like we can get between 0 and 3 chicken nuggets per chicken. So this might be something like, I'm going to say, I'm going to have to change that pattern. So it's like 3 raw chicken equals a chicken nugget, or maybe 16 chicken, or I don't really know how we'd want to set that up. But if we say put in 1 chicken and we get out a chicken nugget and no nugget appears, we're never going to fulfill that craft. So that's something we're going to have to figure out at some point. Now, there's these other nuggets here I was looking. There's the chicken nuggets, the beef nuggets, and the pork nuggets. We're going to want to do the same recipe for all of these so we can get all the nuggets in our system. And then, so we're going to need spawners for all 3 of these types. Now, we have cow spawner at spawn for the beef, but it's set up right now to automatically take the raw uncooked beef and turn it into steak. So, yeah, we're probably going to have to set up a different spawner for that, or figure out a way to get the raw beef out of there before it cooks. And then the pork, I don't think we have a pig spawner anywhere, so that's something else to work on. But yeah, once we can get all 3 of those raw items into our system, we can put the patterns up there, have it all go into the Infernal furnace, have it automatically cook, go into our ME system, and be auto-crafted. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm actually curious. I think I've seen pigs around here somewhere. Actually, I know there's pigs in the Twilight Forest. Let's go in here real quick. Let's see. Well, they're not really pigs. They're the boars, right? And there's also... Oh, yeah, there's a chicken right there. Let's kill a reindeer, get a steak. Okay, so there is... Well, that's raw venison, actually. That might not work. I know I saw there were some of these, like, wild boars around here. Yeah, here's one. I think these drop pork, right? Oh, that one didn't drop anything. Okay, that one did. That one dropped raw pork chop. Okay, so now we just need steak, or I guess beef, which we don't have, but we should be able to get out of spawn. But yeah, let me just make sure if we drop... Well, actually, we should try dropping venison in there. This might work. It's similar to beef. Let's see. If we put venison in there, does anything happen? No, it looks like it's just sitting on top and then gets destroyed. Okay, so I don't think that is going to work. But pork, should be able to drop that in there. Okay, so that did something. Pork? Yeah, we got the pork nuggets. What about beef? Nope. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to set up a cow spawner and get some raw beef to get that to work. Alright, so let's go see if that node has moved. Pretty interested in seeing if this is actually going to work, if we can do this through the bees or not. Looks like this node is getting some stuff over here. So this node does not appear to be moving. I mean, that still looks really centered to me. I mean, it could just be moving like really slow, way more slow than the other method of doing this, but that's actually unfortunate. I was hoping this would move a lot faster. Yeah, we're centered on that, and it still seems like it's in the center of that glass. So I don't think that's actually working. I mean, another thing could be it might need a direct path to the node in order to make it move, but I would think that would be all that we would need to do. Okay, well, good to know. We'll set up the other method using obsidian totems to move that node over and merge it with the other node we have and make a huge node underground. But for now, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We got a lot of stuff done today, and it's pretty interesting seeing how we can set up the Infernal furnace to be automatic. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.